assurance services and audit services distinguish? Assurance services encompass assertions-based engagement. Assurance services is one where a professional accountant will evaluate a subject matter that is the responsibility of another against suitable criteria and express an opinion which provides intended users with level of assurance about a particular subject matter. In other words, it is an engagement to express an opinion of giving assurance to users of such reports on information which is the responsibility of others. Both assurance and assertion-based engagement encompass audits. What do you mean by that? When you do an audit, the responsibility actually on preparing the financial statement is not the responsibility of the auditor, but of the company who engaged the service of the auditor. So the auditor will never, take responsibility on the preparations of the financial statement because it is always the responsibility of the client that is being audited. The reason for this because the auditor are not capable or will not be able to check all the transactions. Therefore, they will only base their investigations on samples. And if they will take full responsibility of the audited statement, any error that they didn't discover can be blamed on them. That is why they cannot. They would rather express that the responsibility of the financial statement still rests on the client. Otherwise, they will be responsible for everything, and it's possible that some of the errors were not uncovered by the audit, and it's difficult when they already take responsibility on the preparation of the statement. All three services follow the same process: the evaluation of evidence to determine the correspondence of some information to set criteria, the issuance of report to indicate degree of correspondence. When you say degree of correspondence, it's like how they abide with the established criteria or how they follow the established criteria. For the Philippines, when you say when you talk about proper accounting or the GAAP, there should be a strong degree, even 100% degree of correspondence. Meaning to say, if you're a Filipino accountant, when you do your accounting job, you have to make sure that 100% you are abiding with the Philippine financial reporting standards. That whenever you record something, you have to check what is the proper initial measurement, and every month or every end of the year, you have to check what is the proper subsequent measurement of these accounts. For example, these are investments or these are receivables. How do you measure receivables in subsequent periods? Like, do you have doubtful accounts, or are you sure that everything will be able to be collected? If not, then you have to change the or measure or make another measurement and try to make sure the amount that appearing on the balance sheet are the accurate value. Okay. The difference between these two engagement in the scope of service: assurance service is the broadest concept, while audit is narrowest. Historically, audits have arisen first, followed by the assertion-based engagement, and finally assurance engagement. Table 2-2 shows a side-by-side comparison of the value added by audits, assertion-based engagement, and assertion engagement to information reported on. This is the table 2-2. When you say audit engagement, only the reliability and the credibility. Assertion-based engagement is also the same. However, for assurance engagement, reliability, credibility, relevance, and timeliness.